Welcome to Drawing with Empathy, a natural way for you to connect with the world that you see. I'm Heather Williams, and this is lesson 2 of 4 video lessons. Our focus today is intersections. Come with me to explore intersections. Just a quick review. The 3 directions that we look for, vertical, horizontal, and diagonal, are everywhere. Now, just a side note, it's really good to know that your 2-dimensional piece of paper, no matter what size you work with, there are 2 vertical directions on the left and the right, and 2 horizontal directions on the top and the bottom. Now, in this drawing in front of you, you can see a horizontal direction that intersects or connects with 2 vertical directions. Intersections are everywhere, and what they do is they tell the story of space. They tell what comes forward. In this case, the vertical directions are what stands in front of or before or forward, and behind is that horizontal direction, which is representing the horizon line of a fence in the backyard or something. So, intersection. What is an intersection? An intersection is a connection of 2 forms in space. So another way to say this is to look for the Y shape, and that Y changes over time. It's not always like the letter Y, but it's on the side or on the left side or the right side. Intersections tell the story about the visual spatial world seen from your point of view. Trees are full of Y-shapes or intersections. One branch goes behind, one comes forward. We've got all kinds of them here. We've got one here, and one here, and we've got one here, and one here. I mean, everywhere you go. Faces have Y-shapes or intersections. Landscapes have Y-shapes or intersections. Inside the house, in a room, there are intersections, and one good thing to begin to practice is to extend the directions lightly on your paper with your pencil to see the connections that some of these directions will make. There's all kinds of intersecting places. So you can have too much going on. So then sit back, relax, gaze. And this allows creative thinking to open up and make new connections. Let's have an exercise. If you do have a piece of paper and pencil, get that out now, or you could air draw. So first we'll kind of sit back and breathe and relax, gaze at the world before you, and look for and find a vertical direction. And on your paper or air draw, draw that direction. And just extend it. Just don't care where it begins and ends. Just draw that direction. And then gaze at the world again and see a direction that intersects that vertical and place it somewhere on your paper where it seems appropriate and draw and extend that direction. Maybe then take the intersection where the 2 come together and just make a little bit darker that intersecting place. Okay, good job. It's a first step in visually connecting with the world you see. Now, there are very many kinds of intersections or connections. Art and history classes intersected a few weeks ago. The history students watched the Drawing with Empathy videos, and they drew pictures of their chosen ancient Roman legacies. Jordan here shows her drawing of the Roman Colosseum. Drawing can help young people connect to deeper understandings about things they're learning in history, literature, science, math, nature, and more. And lesson 2, intersections, is now complete. Watch this video again as many times as you wish. And when ready, go to our next lesson, lesson 3, constellations.